Our founding motto is success through education and sharing, and that is everything we do here. My name is Dawn Cunningham, and I am a master trainer at Nexstar. So many of you have probably been to training classes before, and you have a perception in your mind of what training is about. So I'd like to share a little bit with you as to what you can expect at a Nexstar training. You're going to have individual exercises, you're going to have table group exercises, and you're going to have feedback to the room, or teach back as we call it. And it means that we let you work on your own, which gives you your own individual ideas. And then we take you to a table group exercise, and that allows you to find out that there's people in the table group with you that think like you do. You're all on the same page. And then the teach back to the room, you're actually planting seeds and improving other people's processes, their lives, by your feedback. It actually builds a lot of momentum in the class. I think the most important thing from this training is just understanding that it is your responsibility and you have a team to manage. And not that you are a boss or a dictator, you are to lead them, to encourage them, to empower them, while still getting the work done. And I think a big thing for call centers is that the groups that are usually in a call center are very empathetic, and they need something to bring fun. Because taking a phone call after phone call after phone call can be very monotonous. So if you are a call center manager that can set an expectation and then hold the accountability, all while bringing some fun to the group as well, and I really, really encourage that in this class. We put them in groups, usually of 2 or 3, and call that their spotter for the week. And then I share a story that I am still connected on Facebook via text with one of my learning partners, my spotters, from 2019.
I connected with Jess. She's my spotter, so I feel like she's like the first person that I really connected to, but we have a group of us that are in like a group chat, and we went to dinners in the Mall of America. So I do expect to be able to still communicate with them and like share best practices. I would like to be able to learn from them how we're implementing our new information and, share best practices moving forward. So I do think that I'll be able to bring the 3 pillars of trust to my new team, and being able to ask open-ended questions and being able to listen to the customers, gather all of the information to be able to successfully book the call. I think that'll be beneficial to the team.
I feel like one of the biggest obstacles for me is time management. We went over a lot of prioritization skills in here, setting SMART goals, making sure your goals are obtainable. So I will definitely be taking that with me.
I learned that the way I hold myself for my employees is a big part of the job, and like Dawn said, we're almost like mentors to them. So the way I hold myself in our department is passed on to them. So coming in the mornings, even if we're stressed out or having a bad morning, we still need to come in a positive manner, keep the smile going, because they feed off of us. I would say this class definitely went above my expectations. I loved how small the class was, I loved everything we learned about it, and I'll be using so much that we learned.
Since about 2009, my passion for helping people believe that they're better than they can be has been like the biggest thing in my life. I had a mentor when I started this, and she told me, you're not training just a 6-step process. You're helping people be better versions of themselves. And so I think that's where I see it. I see eyes open of whether it be in the shop or in their home or their life, is that they're like, you know what, this is gonna help me all the way around. Specifically, I had one gentleman that didn't really believe in my opening story on day 1. By day 3, after a homework assignment I gave him, he came back and he said I was right. And it wasn't about being right, it was about the fact that he said his life, his relationship with his wife and his children will be better.